The Parliament of the World's Religions was started in the year 1893 in Chicago, USA. Param Pujya Swami Vivekananda Ji Maharaj became the first Indian monk to visit USA and speak about Indian philosophy. After 100 years, in the year 1993, at Chicago, the Centennial Parliament of the World's Religions was organized. Our beloved Gurudev Swami Chidananda Ji Maharaj was invited as one of the principal representatives of Hinduism and as one of the presidents of the Hindu panel. Parliament of the World's Religions is happening this year at Salt Lake City, Utah State from 15th October to 19th October 2015. At the same time, 2015-2016 is being observed as the birth centenary year of Gurudev Swami Chidananda Ji Maharaj. What a wonderful and divine coincidence. It was a great honor and privilege for Swami Chidananda Sevashram when our managing trustee Swami Yatidharmanand Ji received an invitation to participate in the Parliament of the World's Religions at the Salt Lake City, Utah, USA, and pay a tribute to the memory of our beloved Gurudev Swami Chidananda Ji. It is a great matter of joy and ecstasy for us to be able to participate in this great conference. Swami Yatidharmanand Ji was sent to represent Gurudev Swami Chidananda Ji Maharaj and all his devotees and disciples and lovers at the Parliament of the World's Religions 2015, Salt Lake City, USA. Swami Yatidharmananda was a speaker at two panel discussions: Hinduism, its care for creation, and Hinduism and humanitarian services. At both the panel discussion, he paid tribute to our beloved Gurudev Swami Chidananda Ji on the occasion of his birth centenary. Here are some glimpses. सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. May auspiciousness be unto all, may peace be unto all, may fullness be unto all, may prosperity be unto all, may all be happy, may all be free from disabilities, may all behold what is auspicious, may none suffer from sorrow. I would like to say another prayer, that is a simple prayer by Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is discord, union. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Grant that we may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying to the little self that we are born to eternal life. These two prayers, my Guru Swami Chidananda Maharaj of Shivananda Ashram, his entire life resonated with the spiritual vision of these two prayers that I wanted to share with you. And it's a great honor that I am here today. And Swami Chidananda was an honor speaker at the Parliament of the Religions in the 1993, when it was the centenary of the Parliament. And it so happens that 2015, when the World Parliament of Religion is happening at Salt Lake City, is also happening to be the centenary year of Swami Chidananda. 2015-16 is being celebrated as his birth centenary year. And I'm very, very honored to be able to pay this tribute to him on this occasion. Thank you very much.
I'm going to do this alphabetically and then we'll get in. Christopher Fici is a practicing member of the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition based in New York City, where he's a PhD candidate in eco-theology, comparative theology, and Hindu theology at Union Theological Seminary. He trained as a student in ashrams in West Virginia and New York City for 5 years before beginning his graduate work. Staff member of the Center for Earth Ethics at Union Theological Seminary, where he develops the center's eco-ministry curriculum through his work with the Edible Churchyard Project. He's a Green Faith Fellow and active in the New York City area, organizing around issues of food justice and environmental justice. He's also a board member of Sadhana, Coalition of Progressive Hindus. Over on the end, we have Dr. Pankaj Jain, hiding behind the podium. He's the author of Dharma and Ecology of Hindu Communities, Sustenance and Sustainability, assistant professor in the Department of Anthropology and the Department of Philosophy and Religion. That's University of North Texas. I'm sorry, I copied this off something, and I just realized where he's actually a professor isn't in there. He's published in articles in journals such as Religious Studies Review, Worldviews, Religion Compass, Journal of Vaishnava Studies, Union Seminary Quarterly Reviews, and many others. He's also a contributor for Huffington Post, Washington Post forums on faith, and many other places, including Today, where I also write. Is it still currently working on a monograph on Dharma and science? Is that true? Excellent. Sole female candidate panelist. We wanted to have more, but Sadhana passed Chris off on us and not Sunita. Mayatwari, Mother Maya, serves humanity by awakening the spirit of ahimsa, or harmony, in every person whose life she touches, which is certainly true. Praised by the Parliament of World Religions for her work in fostering peace and interfaith understanding, the quote, Mother of Ahimsa has been spreading her message on her Living Ahimsa World Tour since 2009. She's the founder of Wise Earth School of Ayurveda and Mother Home Mission. In the middle, I'm going to actually let Swamiji here do his own introduction, because we sat down beforehand and how to sum up a life's work was a little bit tough. And when he's done giving his introduction, he will lead us off in presentations. Thanks.
Namaskar. I am Swami Yatidharmananda from Rishikesh. I am a disciple of Swami Chidananda. Start with the prayer. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Radiant Immortal Atman, blessed divinities, a very good morning to you all. It's wonderful that the Parliament of Religion is being celebrated during the Navaratri Puja, that is the annual 9 days worship of Mother. And I would pray for the blessings of Mother on all of us. And I would also say a prayer for Divine Mother. Sarvamangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Srishti Sthiti Vinashanam Sakti Bhute Sanatane Gunasraye Gunamayi Narayani Namostute Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Marayane Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Jai Narayani Namostute Jai Narayani Namostute Jai Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute. The prayer says, salutations to you, O Divine Mother, who is auspiciousness herself, complete with all the auspicious attributes, and who fulfills all the objectives of all maturity, who is the giver of refuge. Salutations to you, O Divine Mother, who has 3 eyes and a very shining face. Salutations be to you, O Divine Mother, who have the power of creation, sustenance, and destruction, and are eternal. You are the substratum and embodiment of the 3 gunas. Salutations be to you, O Divine Mother, who are intent on saving the dejected and distressed that take refuge under you. Salutations to you, O Devi, who removes the suffering of all. I would like to pay my worshipful homage to Gurudev, Holy Master Swami Chidananda, the successor disciple of Swami Shivanandaji, who created a worldwide spiritual revolution during the 40s and 60s by sending his disciples to the America and to the world, like Swami Chidananda, Swami Satchidananda, Swami Vishnudevananda, Swami Chinmayananda. All these great disciples of Swami Shivanandaji spread the glory of Hindu culture and the Vedic knowledge across the globe. In 1993, in the centenary of the Parliament of Religions at Chicago, Swami Chidananda participated as one of the presidents of the Hindu panel. It so happens that while the Parliament of World Religions 2015 is happening here at Salt Lake City, 2015 and 16 is being celebrated as the birth centenary year of Swami Chidananda. Hence, I deem it a great good fortune and privilege to be provided this sacred opportunity to pay homage and tribute to him here at the Parliament of World Religions 2015 at Salt Lake City. It is a pilgrimage for me to be here and is overwhelmingly emotional, and so I would read out my sharing.
All that I wish to share with you today are all that have been derived from my Guru's teachings. Sanatana Dharma or Vedic Dharma is popularly known as Hinduism. The moment we say that I am Hindu or I am practicing Hinduism, it means that we take the responsibility to take care of the creation. This is the Hindu way of life. Hence, Hinduism and care for creation and its practice are but one and the same. Let me say a few prayers from our Vedas which indicate this very thought. Swasti prajabhya paripalayantam nyayena margena mahimahishah go brahmanebhyo subhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu kale vasatu parjanya prithvi sasyashalini deshoyam shovarahito brahmana shantu niramaya ashuvani nirachaste tanoti subhasantatim shrutimatrena yat punsam brahmatan mangalam param. May there be happiness for all people. May the rulers righteously rule the earth. May there be welfare for the animals and men of wisdom at all times. May all beings be happy and prosperous. Let the monsoon be timely and plentiful. Let earth be covered with vegetation. Let the country be without problems. And let good people never have fear. Let there not be any inauspiciousness. May Brahman, the Supreme Being, bless mankind with good children and grant all auspiciousness. And the second prayer, Dyahu Shanti, Antariksha Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Apa Shanti, Aushadaya Shanti, Vanaspataya Shanti, Visve Deva Shanti, Kama Shanti, Krodha Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarva Shanti, Santireva Shanti, Sarva Santiredi, Yato Yata Samiyase Tato, Na Avayam Kuru, Sanna Kuru Prajabhyo Bhayam Pasupyaha, Sushantir Bhavatu, Susantir Bhavatu. May the heavens be peaceful. May the cosmos be peaceful. May the earth be peaceful. May the waters be peaceful. May the herbs be peaceful. May the plants and trees be peaceful. May the gods of the universe be peaceful. May our desires be at peace. May our anger be at peace. May Brahman be peace. May everything be at peace. May there be only peace everywhere. May we together meditate in that peace. May the people and the animals be protected by you, and may they be free of fear. May there be peace everywhere. These great prayers of ancient Hindu seers and sages, of transcendental experience, the great Vedic seers of intuitive wisdom, has always been a message of unity of existence, the oneness of all life. Far back from the time which is beyond the range of history, the very genesis of the great Hindu culture has been from the experience of this absolute unity, this harmony within and without. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the earth or the whole world is one family, has been the realization out of which has sprung forth the Vedic civilization or the Hindu civilization. The basis of Hindu way of life is this recognition of constant awareness of this one principle existing within all names and forms. Human or subhuman, in a blade of grass that breathes, in a worm, in an insect, in a bird, in an animal that moves, in all beings that think and live, that life principle alone exists. It illumines the inner being. It exists in the stone and the minerals. It moves through all life, subhuman life, the fish, the birds, the reptiles, the animals. And it thinks in all women and men, irrespective of their nationality and color. Life principle alone exists. That alone breathes. As time passed by, diverse changes came upon the different aspects of Hinduism. Nevertheless, this is the time to think of the present and the future. It is the right time and the right place, the Parliament of the World's Religions 2015, for all of us to create awareness and attract the attention of one and all to these lofty ideas. It is absolutely essential, especially at this critical juncture on this earth plane, as it is being used and abused by insensitive blind forces bent on profit and purely selfish means, totally disregarding the end result of their insensitivity. For a band of brothers, so to speak, to come together and demand change from the status quo to defend Mother Earth, her soil, oceans, animals, the collective environment, while it is still a vibrant, nourishing, living force around and within us. However, at the same time, it is imperative that we acknowledge the profound impact our inner environment has on the outer environment. How we think, how we feel, our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, with all that we are prompted to do, to say, to act in any way, are expressions of our inner environment, which have a sometimes subtle and sometimes very dramatic effect on the world around us. We must have the awareness that divinity is both within and without, which makes all life sacred. This planet, a living and infused with divinity, must be treated with sensitive, loving concern and respect. When we truly acknowledge the divine presence within, our thoughts, words, deeds will naturally express the divine presence. My Guru, Swami Chidananda, will always reiterate, your earthly mother, the one who was given birth to you, nourished you, protected you, loved you and reared you. Behold her as the veritable manifestation of the Divine Mother of the universe. O man, revere thy mother, serve her, deify her, worship her. To care for her and to protect and maintain her is your duty. The son who serves his mother with devotion is the best human being. If our inner environment is alive, nourished, inspired, and motivated by divine awareness, then it will automatically manifest in the outer environment, prompting us to be creative, compassionate, healing stewards of this delicate, beautiful planet we call home. Without the inner divine awareness, our vision, sensitivity, and ability to serve the planet will be severely limited and short-sighted. But we can be of service. We must set the example we are made for. Hinduism is a way of life. Not only gods are worshipped, but the entire nature is also worshipped in this way of life. The cow is worshipped, the sun, the moon, the water are worshipped. Hence, Hinduism is itself an embodiment of the care for creation. Thank you very much. I would especially extend my gratefulness to Esteemed Mother Maya, dear Matt, and Sumita Pedersen and Dr. Ramkumar for becoming the instruments for me being here. Thank you very much. Into action, we are now trying to develop a space in the eastern part of India, which is named after my Swami called Swami Chidananda Sevashram, where we want to promote the authentic practice of yoga, Ayurveda, and natural farming, and keeping these very much thoughts as our basic foundational values. Thank you very much.